How, if your young constituents approached you and said, well, I'm thinking about this, thinking about serving my country, what more noble thing is there to do? But I'm not sure. Is it still fair to encourage them to do so? Is there enough to make it still the most noble and worthwhile job that anyone could do?
Well, it's interesting because still in our constituencies, lots of us will have Army cadets, or we'll have the cadets in the Navy cadets and others. So that's still available to them. But that's quite traditional armed forces. We've also have the real interest in cyber and what's happening in space, and the new role that the armed forces have. Also, it was for me in my constituency, what's happening undersea? How are the Navy protecting information cables, fibre optic cables, that carry really important information around the world? So actually, I think there's loads of opportunities for young people. So when they come to me, I will definitely find opportunities for them and how they can pursue a career in that, because it's very different to what it might have been 20, 30, 40 years, particularly when I was growing up and we had the Falklands and
yes.
the kind of warcraft that maybe will put off some of our generation today, although some actually would want to be part of it.
Well, and also I think one of the big challenges is still diversity in the armed forces, and that's something as an all-party group we talk quite a bit about, we champion. We'd like to see, more women represented, more diverse minorities, making sure that it's not stale, pale, male, but actually we get the best and the brightest talent, and that it is attractive for people of all backgrounds to go into, to make sure that, we get the best talent in our armed forces. And that's something I think is incumbent on the armed forces, but also as parliamentarians, to make sure we do our part to, promote and make sure people understand the exciting opportunities that are there.